The PT-76 light amphibious tank, affectionately nicknamed Pippa by Indian soldiers, holds a unique place in the annals of the Indian Armed Forces. Introduced in the early 1960s, the Soviet-designed PT-76 quickly became a mainstay of India's armored units, renowned for its amphibious capability and adaptability to diverse terrains. This nimble warrior played a pivotal role in shaping India's military victories, particularly in the challenging landscapes of the Indo-Pakistani Wars of 1965 and 1971. The PT-76's curious nickname, Pippa, is believed to have originated from its peculiar sound while traversing waterlogged terrain. Beyond its quirky nickname, the PT-76's true value lay in its battlefield prowess, particularly in regions where conventional tanks faltered. The PT-76's effectiveness stemmed from a combination of robust design and practical features tailored for amphibious operations. At the heart of this machine lay a powerful V6 diesel engine, generating 240 horsepower and propelling the 14-ton tank to a respectable road speed of 44 kilometers per hour. This agility allowed for rapid deployment and strategic maneuvering on the battlefield. Its relatively light weight enabled the PT-76 to navigate difficult terrain, including soft soil, marshes, and even snow, with surprising ease. Two water jets, mounted on either side of its rear hull, propelled the PT-76 through water at a speed of 10 kilometers per hour. The primary weapon, a 76.2mm D56T rifled gun, provided a balance of firepower and accuracy, effective against enemy armor and infantry positions. The turret, though lightly armored, provided adequate protection for the crew of three: the commander, gunner, and driver. The 1965 Indo-Pakistani War provided the first major test for the PT-76, proving its mettle in the challenging terrains of the Punjab sector. One notable engagement occurred during the Battle of Chawinda, one of the largest tank battles of the war. Utilizing their amphibious capability, the PT-76s navigated a waterlogged channel, circumventing the heavily defended Pakistani positions. This surprise maneuver allowed the Indian forces to strike the enemy from an unexpected direction, disrupting their lines and gaining a tactical advantage. The PT-76's ability to exploit the terrain proved crucial in breaking the stalemate and contributed significantly to the Indian Army's success in the battle. The 1971 Indo-Pakistani War, which culminated in the liberation of Bangladesh, witnessed the PT-76 playing an even more decisive role. The Eastern Front, with its myriad rivers, estuaries, and vast stretches of paddy fields, presented a unique set of challenges for armored warfare. The Battle of Garibpur showcased the PT-76's tactical ingenuity. Tasked with capturing a strategically vital Pakistani outpost, a small contingent of PT-76s, supported by infantry, launched a daring nighttime assault. Exploiting their amphibious capability, the tanks crossed a water obstacle undetected, taking the Pakistani defenders by surprise. The PT-76s quickly overwhelmed the enemy positions, paving the way for the Indian infantry to capture the outpost. This decisive victory highlighted the PT-76's effectiveness in riverine warfare. Following the 1971 war, the PT-76 continued to serve with distinction in counterinsurgency operations in the volatile northeastern region of India. The PT-76, with its mobility and firepower, proved to be a valuable asset in counterinsurgency operations. Its ability to navigate the region's difficult terrain, dense jungles, and numerous rivers made it ideal for conducting patrols, ambushes, and raids against insurgent groups. The PT-76's firepower was sufficient for engaging lightly armed insurgents. The tanks were often deployed alongside infantry units, providing fire support during operations and securing key installations. Their ability to quickly deploy to remote areas made them invaluable in responding to insurgent activity. Despite their usefulness, the PT-76s faced limitations in certain counterinsurgency scenarios, necessitating the development of new tactics and protective measures. The PT-76's legacy extends far beyond its battlefield exploits. Its service with the Indian Armed Forces had a profound impact on India's military thinking, shaping its armored vehicle acquisition strategies and influencing the development of indigenous armored fighting vehicles. The PT-76's success underscored the importance of amphibious capability for a country with a vast coastline and numerous riverine borders. This realization led to a greater emphasis on amphibious warfare doctrines and the incorporation of amphibious features in subsequent generations of Indian armored vehicles. The development of the indigenous Vijayanta main battle tank incorporated lessons learned from the PT-76's performance. The PT-76's impact on India's armored doctrine can still be felt today as the country continues to invest in modernizing its armored fleet. The PT-76 Pippa, despite its relatively simple design and humble origins, earned a distinguished place in the annals of the Indian Armed Forces. From the battlefields of Punjab to the jungles of the Northeast, this amphibious warrior proved its mettle time and again. Its legacy extends beyond its battlefield contributions, shaping India's armored doctrine and influencing the development of indigenous armored vehicles. While the PT-76 has since been retired from active service, its impact on the Indian Army's operational philosophy remains. The PT-76 Pippa will forever be remembered as a symbol of Indian ingenuity, resilience, and adaptability.